I have never seen such a domineering grandma. Others buy things with money, but she buys with fish.
2kg 넘는 거라. 거스름 써는 됐어. 야야, 혜지야, 아가, 가자. 잠깐만 이거 잘 써. 아이 귀한 장어를. 아이고 이거. 아 고맙다게. 아유 마누라 오늘 죽었어.
This domineering grandma who dotes on her granddaughter is called Jichuan. She is a traditional Haenyeo on Jeju Island. She still goes out to sea to fish at an old age. The wind and sun over the years have caused her face to be rough, cracked and red, which is undoubtedly the most obvious sign of her hard work. But she has a more lonely fate. Her son died young and her daughter-in-law remarried. She had to live alone with her young granddaughter Hueji. The grandma's meticulous love and care for her filled Hueji's lonely heart with love and warmth, and the grandma was also comforted by having a lovely granddaughter. Whenever Hueji asked her grandmother whether it was the sea or the sky that was whiter, her grandmother would tell her granddaughter earnestly that it was the sea, because the sea always embraced the sky, just like she always embraced Hueji. Her innate talent for painting made every corner of the family yard full of her paintings. Even when her grandmother went to the rapeseed field to work, she would paint the golden color all over the mountains and the scene of her grandmother working hard into a vivid painting.
이게 할머니고 이게 나 또야.
This pair of grandparents and grandchildren seem to be forgotten in the corner of the world, but they will be tricked by fate again and forced to separate. It was an ordinary early morning. Grandma Jichuan took Hueji to the market. The market was bustling with activity and there were a dazzling array of colorful items. Grandma also bought a beautiful bracelet for her granddaughter. Hueji just grabbed the corner of her grandmother's clothes and followed closely, but in the moment of not paying attention, Hueji's figure disappeared without a trace. At this moment, it was like a big stone hitting the grandmother's heart. The unspeakable fear swept over her instantly. She hurriedly looked for Hueji, but even if she cried until her voice became hoarse, she searched every corner of the market. But in the end, it was in vain. There was no trace of her granddaughter in the bustling crowd. Grandma Jichuan suddenly aged a lot. In the 12 years since her granddaughter went missing, her life became even darker. There were countless lonely days and nights, countless missing person posters, but there was still no news of her granddaughter. How was she doing? Did she suffer? Did she change her appearance? These questions were everywhere in Jichuan's mind. Whenever the real estate agent and nephew advised her to sell the house, Jichuan would angrily refuse, because she was worried that if she left the old house, her granddaughter would not be able to find her. Perhaps her ill-fated fate moved the heavens. Just as she was making a wish to the dolphins swimming in the sea, her nephew beside her suddenly received a call, and the phone finally had news of Hueji.